Hi everyone, Miss Tui here. Symmetry is when one side of an object looks the same as the other side of an object. You can see symmetry when you look at art, buildings, shapes, leaves, or butterflies. Ozobot is going to help you understand symmetry by using shapes and lines. For today's lesson, you will need an Ozobot fully charged and calibrated, color code markers, a pencil, and both pages of your All About Symmetry activity sheets. In today's lesson, you will use lines and color codes to program your bot to randomly choose a shape and type of line you will show on that shape. Draw lines to show the difference between symmetry and asymmetry, and use lines and color codes to program your bot to perform a set action to demonstrate if the line shown shows symmetry or asymmetry. Symmetry in geometry means that two or more parts of a figure are identical or the same. The line that divides a figure into identical halves is called the line of symmetry. The line of symmetry is like a mirror because it produces a reflection of an image. Asymmetry is the opposite of symmetry. Asymmetry means that two or more parts of a figure are not the same. To begin, you will need your map and your color code markers. Find the start with the number 1 on it and the pathway with 2 missing color codes. The first color code will program the bot to run for 30 seconds, stop, and turn off. The second color code will program the bot to turn right and move across the empty space to the boxes with different shape choices. Look at the color code's key to identify the color sequences you will use to complete both programs. Here's my completed pathway. I added the timer on code, the line switch right code, and traced the rest of the black line. Now it's your turn. Can you use the color code's key and your markers to complete the 2 missing color codes in the first path? Now look at the chart on your map with the 6 different shapes in it. Ozobot will randomly move around the lines for 30 seconds and then stop on a line to choose a shape. You will trace the lines different colors to program your bot to use its color sensor and LED light to show the shape it chooses. Each shape has a letter inside of it to tell you the color to use to trace the lines. The hexagon has the letter G for green in it. I will trace 3 of the lines of the box around the hexagon green. The triangle has the letter R for red in it. I will trace 3 of the lines of the box around the triangle red. The square has the letter B for blue in it. I will trace 3 of the lines of the box around the square blue. The pentagon has the letters BK for black in it. I will trace 3 of the lines of the box around the pentagon black. The rectangle has the letter R for red in it. I will trace 3 of the lines of the box around the rectangle red. Finally, the trapezoid has the letter G for green in it. I will trace the final 2 lines of the box around the trapezoid green. Can you trace the lines to show the colors for each shape on your map? Use the color for each shape and your markers to trace the lines on the chart. 5 shapes will have 3 lines colored to match. The 6th shape will have 2 lines colored to match. Next, you will complete the pathway after start number 2. You will use your black marker and 2 other colors for the rectangles at the end of each path. Since you are not programming your bot to turn a certain direction, it will use its line sensor to randomly choose a line to follow at the intersection. This will allow your bot to randomly choose the kind of line you will show. I used my black marker to complete the path and colored the rectangle on the left blue and the rectangle on the right green. Can you trace the path with black marker and color in each rectangle a different color? Time for your bot. You will put your bot on start 1 to watch it randomly choose a shape. Then you will put your bot on start 2 to watch it choose the type of line you will show. Let's watch my bot in action. My bot will run for 30 seconds and show the shape it chose by indicating the color of the shape with its LED light. My bot chose the pentagon. Now let's see what I am going to do with the shape. My bot chose line of symmetry. Can you run your bot on start 1 and start 2? Watch as your bot randomly chooses a shape and a line. Now you will need your activity sheet. The sheet has the same 6 shapes from the map on it. You are going to find the shape your bot chose and use your pencil to draw either a line that shows symmetry or a line that does not show symmetry. Remember that a line of symmetry splits a shape up into equal parts. My bot chose the pentagon and a line of symmetry. Here is the line I have drawn on the pentagon to show a line of symmetry. Will your line show symmetrical equal parts or asymmetrical unequal parts? Can you find the shape your bot chose and use pencil to draw the type of line your bot chose? Now you will program your bot to demonstrate if the line you drew shows symmetry or not. There is another color codes key. When you draw a line of symmetry, you will include a U-turn code on each end of the line. This will program your bot to loop or continue moving along the line of symmetry until you pick it up. When you draw a line that does not show symmetry or that is asymmetric, you will include a zigzag code in the middle of your line. This will program your bot to move in a zigzag motion to look like it is shaking its head. No, because the line does not show symmetry. The parts are not equal. Since my bot chose line of symmetry, I will add the U-turn code to my line. Then I will trace the rest of the line black. Let's watch my bot in action. The U-turn action of my bot supports the idea that my line is symmetric. Can you use the color codes key and your markers to program your bot to show the kind of line you drew? Then run your bot on the line and watch it complete the action. Great job using the output or information given to you from the actions of your bot to draw your first line. You will continue on your own to complete the activity by repeating the steps 3 more times. Run your bot on start 1 to choose a shape. Run your bot on start 2 to choose a line. Find the shape and draw the line with pencil. Add color code to program your bot to show the type of line. And then run your bot on the line as it demonstrates the type of line with actions. Can you complete the activity on your own by running your bot 3 more times and drawing 3 more lines using the choices your bot makes? Remember to check your work. Your map should have a completed pathway to program your bot to run on a timer and move to the shapes. A chart with color code lines that match the color of each shape. A completed pathway to program your bot to choose a type of line. Your activity sheet should have 4 different lines drawn on the shape your bot chose, and color codes added to each line to program your bot to demonstrate the type of line drawn. Your work should show how Ozobot runs on a timer to randomly choose a shape, how Ozobot uses its line sensor to randomly turn at an intersection, how lines of symmetry are used to show equal parts, and what symmetry does not look like. If you're looking for more to do, look around your house or classroom to find objects that have symmetry and objects that do not have symmetry. Or analyze all 6 shapes to determine which shapes have horizontal symmetry, vertical symmetry, and both. Come back again soon for our next lesson.